of Overkill Trading. I apologize for the late start today. I had some errands I had to run before the stream, but we are here live every single day, Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 4 p.m. Pacific time. Thank you guys for tuning in. Today, what we're going to be doing is taking a look at some chart requests over here inside the Discord from our members here. So we got some good names in here. I've been looking at these. We got ETH, we got PLTR, we got Link, we got RNDR, Tesla. We're going to probably take a look at Nvidia. Nvidia had earnings today. Last time I checked, that stock was pretty unmoved. Yeah, it's still sitting at 130, so it literally didn't even move off of its earnings. It beat its earnings, but the stock is absolutely muted. There was a couple more earnings after the bell today. AI was one of them. You can see they sold off to about $25. That blue wave is getting way down there on AI right there. Mara looks like they beat their earnings. This is the crypto miner here. They're up at about 13 bucks after hours. You could see a green dot on Mara Holdings tomorrow, but crypto sold off pretty hard throughout the day, but it held on, right? The buyers stepped back in. You can see the volume starting to pick up down in these areas. Did Ethereum end up holding? I think Ethereum ended up holding. Yeah, it ended up holding their $2,100 level. So the level we're watching on Ethereum, guys, is going to be that $2,100 level. So let me just turn my volume off here. You can see 2,100 was the level Ethereum hit down here. That was at the beginning of the month there on February 1st, that big dip that they had all the way down, right? And then we just went sideways. And now we're going and we're retesting. We're going for the retest of that level. Looks like H-bar's got a daily dot popping up here on the chart as well. So H-bar is giving a signal here. These signals have been pretty muted lately, but eventually one of them is going to be right, folks, and we're going to head back to the highs. I'm still really bullish on altcoins, guys. I don't think the bull market is over. This would have been the fastest bull market in history. Okay, if the bull market is over, it literally lasted 1 month for these altcoins. So I think there's a lot of room to run on a lot of these names, guys. So not a time to be panic selling. You know, if you got stopped out on some of the names, yeah, you have cash now and you could buy at lower prices. But it's going to be really hard to keep shoving this stuff down for the smart money just because there's so much money on the sideline wanting to come in. So you can see they tried to sell Link off today, but that thing's holding on to 14 like a champ right now, and Link actually has a green dot too. These alerts just came in a second ago, so look at that. IMX got a golden dot. We got a golden dot on IMX on the daily chart here. That's a cryptocurrency we're looking at here, and that one is given a golden dot. So I'm going to call that one out actually over in Overkill Alerts here really quick for you guys. What is that? That was IMX Crypto Golden Dot. Boom. Okay, you got a gold dot there. You got Litecoin Link. Look at this flood of green dots coming in today. You got HBAR QI. Okay, so folks, it's very, very likely we could find a bottom here before the beginning of March. We are 1 month, or I'm sorry, 2 days away from a new monthly candle on these names, guys. So the monthly candles, again, form every single month, right? We're focused on the monthly and the daily chart. This, to me, looks like a big flush out candle. This is a big flush out candle for we're looking at Link right here. Okay, it doesn't have the red dot yet, but that is a big, big candle. I mean, we're down 40% in 1 month. Okay, that was a big drawdown, about halfway to where we were back in November before we started the move. So very, very interesting levels here. And again, these green dots are starting to come in. So like if you wanted to take Chainlink here, a trade on Chainlink, $14 is a good stop loss. Okay, that's the bottom of that candle we hit on Tuesday. But we are seeing some signals come in here. So let's come over here. I mean, if you guys want to check these out, you just seen a flood of them come in. That golden dot is really, really interesting there for IMX. Dot had a green dot. Shiba. So if you guys want to request these, I'd be happy to look at the charts here today. Curve. Pepe has a green dot here today. Doesn't mean these dots can't fade. Okay, now we have 24 hours, so the next 24 hours, this level needs to hold or we need to move up in order for these signals to be confirmed. But guys, I'm just looking at how far this wave is down here. I mean, literally on Link right now, the last time the blue wave, okay, the blue wave was down here, was back here in like August of 2024, okay, literally right there. That was the depth, and look where we were, okay? We were sitting at $9. This thing went all the way up to $30. So we are very, 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 very oversold right now, guys. This blue wave is a great fear and greed index, okay? The further down this thing is, the more fearful people are, okay? People are extremely fearful up here, or down here, right? And people are extremely greedy up here. And you can see how that correlates with the price. Warren Buffett says it best. We want to buy when people are fearful and sell when they're greedy. It's not sell when they're fearful and buy when they're greedy. No, it's the opposite, guys. And I know this is all about psychology. And when you see your portfolio go down 20 or 30% in one day, like we saw earlier this week, we got to be disciplined, and we cannot panic sell during that time, guys. We cannot panic sell during that time. Okay? It's just not something we want to do. We are buying for the prices back up here in the red zone. We want to sell up in the red zone. We want to buy down here in the golden zone. Okay? Down here, okay, you're always saying up here when the price goes parabolic and everyone's excited, jumping for joy. Okay? Everyone on Twitter, everyone's talking about cryptocurrency, right? Oh my God, everyone just buy. Okay, that's always up here. That's always when the price has gone from here to here. Okay, and up here, you're always like, damn, I wish I was buying down here. So rest assured, guys, the market has always bounced. Okay, if you look at this from a 5-year standpoint, right? Chainlink was back here in 2020, it was $2. It's up like 500% if you just would have held for 5 years. So the market always bounces. Right, I always encourage you guys to buy good assets. We don't trade penny stocks. We don't trade meme stocks. We don't trade shit coins. We trade good quality projects that are going to be around for a long time. And we are 1 to 6 months out on all our trades. When I say 1 to 6 months, I mean 1 to 6 months. Okay. Personally, I have started buying. I was buying back here in October, right? September, October. Okay. And I started buying again right here in the middle. Okay. So this has been what? 28 days. I'm not even to my, we're not even to the 1 month mark yet. Okay. When I say 1 to 6 months out, I mean 1 to 6 months out. And when I buy these assets, guys, when we're buying these assets, we're buying for the prices up in the red zone. If you're looking at our Fibonacci tool, you can see that throughout time, every single time Ethereum has been down here, okay, in this golden zone. This was in 2023. Okay, 2023, we were down here in the golden zone. The time before that was right here back in October of 2024. Okay, what did it do? It just went sideways for like 3 months. And then what did it do? It ripped all the way back up to the red zone. So for everybody that's panic selling down here in the golden zone, you're going to deeply regret it when we go back up here. Okay, because it always happens. It always retracts. Just look at the chart. Every time we come down in this area, it always gets a bounce back up to that red zone. Every single time throughout history. Okay, here's back in 2020, $100 on Ethereum, okay, went all the way up to $400. That was a 400% move, and it kept going, it kept going, it kept going. So, guys, I really encourage you. I know it sucks, right? I know it sucks to sit through a 3-day, 20, 30% dip. But, guys, this is crypto. If you guys don't have the stomach for the volatility of cryptocurrency, I recommend going and trading like ETFs. Like go trade the SPY or the QQQ, because this is part of crypto, right? The crypto market is very, very volatile. And you see these 20, 30% dips happen more often than not. I mean, look at this one. This was a nasty one right here, right? This one went from, on July 30th, it went from 3,000 all the way down to 2,100. We saw a very similar dip. But when did it happen? It happened in 3 days, right? We went from 3,300 down to 2,100. That was a 40% dip in 3 days. If you don't have the stomach for crypto, for these kind of dips, and you're the one panic selling down here, right? When we sell off, you shouldn't be trading crypto. Go trade the SPY. Okay, go trade the SPY. Go trade the QQQs. Okay, but don't trade crypto. If you can't sit through the dips, you don't deserve the rips. Because right now, everybody that is selling down here in despair. Everybody's selling, right? Markets are in despair. Everyone was buying back here in December, right? Let's go back to let's go to Solana. Let's look at Solana's chart. Okay, where were we selling Solana? We should have been selling Solana right here at 260. Look at this, 260 all the way down to 136. Okay, sitting at 136 right now. Okay, if you're selling down here, you're selling right here. You're selling at the exact bottom, okay? I do believe that Solana is going to bounce. I don't think Solana is going to break 120. I hate Solana. I would never buy Solana. But 120 looks like a solid support level. Again, guys, using this Fibonacci tool, I'll get into the rules here in just a second, but we should never be selling down in this area. Never, never, never. I don't care how much your portfolio is down, okay? It's going to retract, okay? Just how we're looking to sell up here against this red line, we're looking to buy down here against the green one. If you can get as close to the green line as possible, okay, that's the best time to be buying the asset you want to go long on. Look at Tesla. Okay, where should we have been selling Tesla? We should have been selling Tesla up in this area at 484. You should have been selling right there at 350 as well. Where should have you been buying? You should have been buying down here in April of 2024, okay, during this time. Okay, it went from 140 all the way up there to 270. So, again, guys, we follow a very, very specific strategy on this channel. I'm going to get into the rules real quick, and then we'll take some requests. But we are swing traders, okay? We focus on a monthly and a daily chart, okay? Every trade that we take, we're 1 to 6 months out. I know it's very unpopular. Everybody wants to be a day trader these days. Everybody wants the instant gains. Everyone wants to buy and get the 100x the next day. Okay, we just don't do that here. We don't do that. So if that's you, go to a different channel. Okay, we are long term. Okay, 1 to 6 months out on all investments. We're swing traders. Okay, we're buying and holding until we get our target. Okay, we enter and exit positions using the trading indicator. The green dot means buy and the red dot means sell. So the trading indicator, when I speak of that, I'm talking about all the tools that we use here. Okay, it's a whole entire package. Okay, you're talking about the blue wave, the green dot, the red dot, the stochastic RSI, okay, the Fibonacci tool up here, and this orange line that you see on my chart. This is called the 9 EMA. That's the 9-day moving average. Okay, so if you guys don't have these tools yet, you guys can get those right over here inside the trading indicator tab. Just come over here and click on this link. It takes a couple of clicks. Everything loads up into your TradingView account, and your screen will look exactly like my screen, and you'll be able to utilize these tools as well. If you guys have questions or need support with that, feel free to email me at overkill@overkillinvesting.club. Okay, so rule number 4 right here, we want to buy assets that have a green dot on the monthly chart. So a lot of these cryptos right now, guys, a lot of the cryptos have red dots. Take a look at Bitcoin's chart. Okay, the monthly chart is the macro time frame. So you're seeing a red dot show up here on the monthly chart of Bitcoin. Okay, the monthly chart has a green dot. And you could see, we talk about this in almost every video. Back here in 2023, January of 2023, we called this green dot out right here. Okay, at the beginning of 2023, the price was around $16,000 to $17,000. This was 2 years ago, guys. 2 years ago, boom, that buy signal came, and what do you know? Okay, 16,000 all the way up to 110. We also got one right here. In October, the price was around 26. It went all the way up again to 110. Okay, and we got the most recent one came right there in November. The price was around 69. So what I am looking at on Bitcoin is I am paying attention to the 9 EMA. The 9 EMA is that orange line that we talk about. Do you guys see how the price retracts into that? And just for those of you that don't know what a 9 EMA is, it is called the exponential moving average. Okay, so if you look at it on a monthly chart, this would be the average price over the last 9 months. So if I go look at it right now, the average price over the last 9 months, you can see up in the left-hand corner, I don't know if you guys could see that, but it says 79,990. So right around $80,000 is the average price over the last 9 months of for Bitcoin, right? Right around 80,000 over the last 9 months. And that's just 9 candles. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, so I think Bitcoin will come down here to that 9 EMA and touch that. We might break below it a little bit, but you could see how that has acted as support. Okay, it bounced off it right there in September. It bounced off it right here in September again. That was September in 2023. This was September 2024, and we're going in for the test of it right now. So I think 80K is inevitable. You saw today, we wicked down to like 82, and just look at that. We got a golden dot on the hourly chart of Bitcoin as well. But you can see how it wicked down there to 82, and it got sucked right back up. So buyers were sitting down in this area, and it got sucked right back up. So I think 80K is a very, very strong support for Bitcoin. But we do have that red dot, so we gotta be careful of that. And you can see when we break that 9 EMA, see how it broke it back here in January of 2022. That is the end of the that is the end of the bull market, in my opinion. Okay, you can see how it broke way down below it, got sucked up, and then just absolutely drifted off. So until we really get down below that, I'm still bullish on Bitcoin. I think there's way too many fundamental things that are happening over the next couple of years to be bearish. And yes, we have to consider this red dot here. Okay, but personally, I am not trading Bitcoin. Okay, I am not trading Bitcoin. because I'm looking at altcoins, guys. Let's look at the dominance chart of Bitcoin real quick. So dominance is sitting right at 60. So as we talk about, guys, when Bitcoin dominance is going down, altcoins are going up. So I think money is going to be coming out of Bitcoin and going into altcoins. Altcoins like Ethereum, altcoins like Chainlink, like Comp, like XTZ, right? I don't know about Trump coin. That's a meme coin. But the alts, I believe, are going to rise over the next 3 to 4 months. I think into May, you're going to see altcoins go crazy. And Bitcoin is either just going to be consolidating or slowly grinding down. But as long as we can hold on to 75K on Bitcoin, yeah, we might go down there really quick. But every dip like that normally gets bought up. Okay, you can see the bottom of the golden zone right here. We wicked down to it there in August of 2024. We touched it right there at 52K back in September, right? And then we haven't really been down in that range for a very long time. But again, note to take, right? When Bitcoin was down here last time, this was back in 2022, okay? Back in that bottom golden zone, you're seeing a lot of altcoins down in that lower golden zone there, okay? Time to buy. Right now, I don't think Bitcoin's the best trade. I don't think the gains are there. I think names like, right, these altcoins. Look at Pepe, way down there. Look at AVAX, way down there. If this goes back to the red line right up here, guys, that's a massive, massive move. That's literally 150% if we can retrace. And look how fast this move happened last time in November. This was November 5th, 2024. Okay, this was like literally 5 months ago. From November 6th all the way up to about December 12th. Well, actually, that was the top. So this took 30 days for AVAX to go from 20 to 50 last time. So we could literally be back up here in March, guys. That's 30 days, right? 30 days it took to go from 20 all the way back up to 50. So all these people are panic selling right now, right? They're like, oh my God, bear market, bull market over, it's over, yada, yada, yada. Yes, I know they have a lot of red dots here, okay? But the only exception I have for a red dot, right? We want to buy assets with a green dot. The only exception I make when buying a red dot on the monthly is that it's way down here on the daily Fibonacci. If it's in the bottom golden zone, which brings me to my next rule. We only buy on days of a green dot in the golden zone on the daily chart. Okay, that's rule number 5. We want to buy the day of the green dot in the golden zones. Okay, we have 2 golden zones here. The first one is going to be down here, right? This is like discounted prices when we're down here. This is like prime time buying time right here on a daily chart. And also this golden zone right here. So how I refer to those golden zones is there's 3 places that we want to understand when we're looking at assets, right? There's the mean, which is the average. Okay, this is just the average price. The mean is just another word for average. And then there's despair, which is major discounted prices. And then up here where things are really expensive. This is when retail's going nuts. They're like, oh my God, everything is great. XRP is going to $10,000 by the end of the year. The bull market is here. It's never going down. This is it. New paradigm. This is the greatest thing to ever happen. Okay, when you start hearing that language, 9 times out of 10, we're up here in the red zone. We need to be selling. We need to be taking profits. Great time to be taking profits on AVAX up here at 55, just like it was a great time to be taking profits on, XRP back here at 330. I was telling you guys to sell some of that XRP at 330. Okay, so we want to be buying in these golden zones. And if you could be getting your assets down here in the golden zone, this is discount territory, right? This is like going to the store and getting stuff 50% off. Okay, you're at the bargain market. Okay. And again, we got to keep the long-term 1 to 6 month mindset when we're buying, not buying for tomorrow's price or next week's price. If you buy and the market goes the other way on you, you can't panic sell. Okay. You simply just got to hold and go to work. I saw somebody in the chat today talking about, what was he doing? He was doing something to make some money. I can't remember. Drive an Uber or, go shovel a walkway or mow a lawn, right? Do whatever you can to raise cash. When your assets, right, your assets that you're bullish on are down here in discount territory, because this is where you need to be buying, right? You should have been buying back here in 2024, okay, back in September, August, and you should have been selling up here, okay? Simple as that, right? And then our sell strategy is just, we either want to sell when the daily stochastic RSI, that is the light blue line on the trading indicator, okay? That is this line right here. That line right here, when that touches that white dotted line, we want to be taking some off. Okay, you could sell 50% of your position, 50% of your position, or the whole entire thing. The last time it touched that on XRP was right there on the 16th. You can see, boom, 280. What did it do? It dipped all the way down to 220. And then right? When that touches the white dotted line, that's a great place to take profits. And then the other one is when we get a red dot in the red zone. So I was talking about this red dot right here on XRP. Boom, on the 19th, I told you guys to sell right up here at 330. I said, take your profits. Okay, take some off the table. I said, sell some. Okay, 25%, 50%, the whole thing. What did it do? It went from 330 all the way down to 170. Okay, so we want to sell the red dots in the red zone, or when that stochastic RSI touches that white dotted line. And again, if you guys do not have this indicator, if you guys do not have these tools, you could download those right over here inside the trading indicator tab. If you have any questions about them or need help setting up, just email me. My email is right here. And I think we have a XRP giveaway going on in 18 hours. So make sure you guys go over there and enter for that. Just click on this emoji right here, and that will enter you into the giveaway. We have 2 going on right now for getting these videos to 100 likes. So I appreciate you guys liking the video. It really helps with the channel and the algorithm as well. If we can get this live stream to 100 likes here, I'll give away another 100 XRP, but we got to do it on the live. We have to get to 100 likes on the live. So go enter for those. You just got to click those emojis over there. Let's take a look at some requests. How's everyone doing today? What's going on, Jeff? What's going on, Mario? What's going on, Aiden? What's going on, Sleepy Organic? Matt? What's happening? What's happening? Mario says, I bought your indicator and I use it on the 15-minute SPY. Works great. Yeah, it works on any time frame, but the larger the time frame, the better. That's why we like to focus on the monthly. Again, we called this green dot out. We were buying XRP in August of 2024 at 50 cents. Okay, we were buying right there in August. Okay, what happened? All the way up to 330, baby, for a big ripper. Okay, big ripper. So the larger the time frame, the better. You can use it on a 5-minute chart. You can use it on a 1-hour chart, a 6-hour chart. Okay, but the larger the time frame, the better for the indicator, for the red and green dots at least. Let's see what you guys got for the requests today. I hope everyone's having a great one. Let's take a look here from our boy Boosted 2JZ for Total 3. I love this request. Total 3 is the total market cap of cryptocurrency minus Bitcoin and Ethereum. So think of this as every single coin, their market cap put together, minus Bitcoin and Ethereum. So think of this as like the altcoin, what do we want to call this? Just the altcoin. It's not an ETF, but it's just a way to track the market cap of altcoins. So what I'm looking at here on Total 3, first off, let's look at the monthly chart. And the monthly chart does have a red dot here, and we are sitting right on that orange line there. So very interesting times here, right? We're bouncing right on it, just like we bounced right there. That red dot is scary here, and we're literally closing the monthly candle here in 2 days. We're going to get new monthly candles here in 2 days. What I would be doing is setting a stop loss right there at 741. 741 on the stop loss for Total 3. Okay, so that means we wick down there at the beginning of the month, right? We need to hold this level. Okay, we need to hold on to the bottom of February's low. And when we open up March, we need a big fat candle to the upside. Okay, we need something in March that's going to bring our price back up to the top of this candle to keep this thing going. Okay, but we really, really, really need to hold on to that 740 level. Okay, we are at a very, very important support. This thing could sell off all the way back down here to 500 billion. But what I'm looking at here, the reason why I think March is going to be green, okay, the reason I think March is going to be green is because of how freaking far we are down here on the daily chart. Okay, I think we're going to see a round of green dots, and I think we're going to get a move back higher. Okay, I'm still bullish on crypto, guys. I mean, even if we have to wait a year or whatever the case may be, there are so many things this year in 2025 that are happening that are going to be extremely bullish for the market. Okay, you're talking about over 50 ETFs, over 50 crypto ETFs are launching on the market. You're talking about pro-crypto regulation coming in, okay, making it easier for institutional investors and smart money to buy. Okay, you got a pro-crypto president in the United States. Okay, this has never happened before. So, right, in the short term, price action has sucked in February. Okay, you got to suck it up sometimes. Okay, now is not the time to panic sell. I still think Total 3 looks good as long as we can hold on to these February lows. So I'm seeing a green dot come here. It's probably going to happen right on the 1st of March. I mean, we literally have 2 more days until we get a new monthly candle. So that new monthly candle is going to open up right here at like 800. Okay, and if we get that green and we get the move up on the daily, this is going to go back up and the move is going to continue. Okay, you can see how this happens. You can see in the last bull market here, we went up, we pulled back into the 9 EMA on the monthly. What did we do? We bounced and went back up. So very, very important level is going to be 741 there for total 3, and I'm expecting this to get a green dot here in the next couple of days. So that's actually going to be bullish there in the short term. So that's a big level right there for alts at about 740 million there. USDT.D. This is Tether coin dominance chart, and this is very overextended right now. So this is Tether coin. So the dominance chart, this just tells you that money is going into stables. Okay, this is going into Tether coin. When this goes up, that means people are selling coins and they are putting them into stable coins. So when that happens, the market's going down. You've seen the last 3 days, the market go down. This thing has gone up because people are moving their money into stable coins. People take profits, or when they sell, they move it into stable coins. So what I'm looking at here on the daily is that this wave is way up here, right? We want to be selling up here and we want to be buying down here. So I think this thing is going to have a hard time getting past that 5.5%. If it breaks over that line, we could see some more blood. We could definitely see some more blood. What I'd like to see on this chart is a red dot and then a continuation back to the lows. So we'll see how this does, but a big level on that is going to be right there at 5.4. Okay, this has gone up a lot in the last 3 days. I think these last 3 days was a total manipulation dip to get the rest of retail out. Right, all this institutional money, all these ETFs are about to start dropping. Not to mention Donald Trump's literally talking about not taxing gains on American-made cryptocurrency for Americans. If that happens, guys, that is going to bring a flood of money into the market. It's going to be insane. It's going to be nuts if that actually happens. And I don't know when it's going to happen. That's the thing. That's the thing we don't know. Only the smart money knows when that's going to happen. What we can do is we can look at the charts and we can determine, right, is stuff cheap? Is stuff at a fair price, or is stuff at an expensive price? Okay. The way we do that is we literally just look at the chart, right? Down here in this golden zone, in the middle one, we can say, okay, that's the average. We're getting a fair price. Right now, we're getting a fair price for Bitcoin at 84,000. Down here, okay, if Bitcoin dipped off to 55K, we'd know, okay, stuff is cheap, right? Stuff is discounted, massive discounts, time to buy, not time to sell, okay? And then up here is in the red zone, expensive, right? We don't want to be buying Bitcoin up here at 106,000, not where we want to be buying, okay? Right now, you're at a fair price. Could Bitcoin come all the way down here to 55? That'd be a stretch. Okay, I don't ever see Bitcoin breaking down below 50K. I can never see it. So I think we're going to bounce between 75 and 80 on Bitcoin, personally. But again, we just use this chart and we use our fib. Okay, we want to buy the green dots inside of the fib. You haven't had a green dot inside of this golden zone since back here on Bitcoin. Okay, since back here in September and August. Okay. Price was in the golden zone here. Ever since then, we've been up here in the red zone, okay? In no buy territory. We don't want to buy, we don't want to buy, we don't want to buy up here, okay? Because stuff is expensive. People are excited. We want to buy when people are, crapping their pants. They're not having a good time. You've seen the sentiment in the Discord. You've seen it on social media. All the gurus, all the people, okay? Very quiet, very silent right now, okay? Very quiet, very silent. And that's good, right? If you look at this chart, that means it's a good time to be buying, good time to be loading up, not a good time to be selling, okay? We want to sell when price comes back up here. When is that going to be? I have no idea. I don't know. But I'm willing to wait 1 to 6 months to find out, okay? And if I have to wait longer than 6 months, I have to wait longer than 6 months. That's the game, guys. No one knows where we're going to go, up or down. All we can do is get an idea of, okay, are things cheap right now? Are things expensive, or are things trading at a fair price? Fair price, discounted price, expensive price. Okay, it's really that easy. And this is a Fibonacci tool, guys. I have a free trading course over here if you guys are new. Okay, free trading course. There's a great video on the Fibonacci. Okay, this is not my video, but this guy explains the Fibonacci retracement tool better than anybody on the internet, in my opinion. And I got about 7 or 8 videos over here you guys can watch just to get a better idea of what we're doing here. So, yeah, hopefully that makes sense to you guys. Ferg, F-E-R-G from Choppy. What's going on, brother? Ferg is, see, now this is in a discounted area, right? Up here, you should have been selling at 220, right? You had the red dot literally right there at 220. Time to take profits. Down here, this is where you should be buying. This is where you should be loading up on your asset. I like this one. It doesn't have a green dot yet, but it looks like it could come tomorrow. You should see one tomorrow. Looks like they got earnings coming up in March, but I like this one. I would be a buyer, and I would just use a stop loss at 169. I'd love to be buying in this area. If it breaks 169, I would sell it, though. Okay, I'd be buying. I don't know what this project is, but I'd be buying with a target back up there at, what is that? 220. John Connor says, fear and greed at extreme fear, number 10. First time since 2022. Yeah, insane. Good point, man. Let's look at the fear and greed index right now. So look at that. It's literally sitting at 20. Okay, so people are fearful. Look at this. Look at this chart, man. Look at this chart. Okay, way down here in fear territory. Okay, not the time to be selling, folks. Not the time to be selling. This is where you have to grab yourself by the buckle, pull up your pants, tighten that belt, and hang in there. Okay, and if you have any cash on the sideline or whatever, you should be averaging down on your positions. Not time to be selling. Okay, literally sitting here in fear territory. Okay, look at this. That was back in November of 2021 when we were at extreme greed, right? Extreme greed. Remember, Warren Buffett says, sell when they're greedy, buy when they're fearful. Okay, not sell when they're fearful and buy when they're greedy. That's the opposite, right? We want to do the opposite of that. We want to buy the fear and sell the greed. So good point there, John Connor. I appreciate that. But Ferg here, I'd be a buyer. And again, I just use a stop loss at 169 on that trade. That one looks good and looks like it could take off there. Again, I don't know anything about it. You guys should be buying good quality projects. So I'm hoping you guys know about these. Here's another one right down here in discount territory. Let's look at the monthly. So the monthly actually has a green candle showing up this month. So this is a really good call out too. Okay, NVO Novo Disc, looks like this one's called. So again, we want to use the bottom of that fib as our stop loss. I put the stop loss right there at $80. Okay, and I look to buy it when it comes back and touches that line there, or wait for a green dot. Your entry on this should have been right here on the 18th at $82. You're up about 10% from that level, but I like this one for the long term. And again, my target is up here at like 140. So yes, it is touching the stochastic, so it could pull back the next couple of days, but as long as it holds on to $80, I think this one looks really good down here inside of the golden zone. We got Mara. Mara beat their earnings today. Hallelujah. Finally, some good news. Okay, they beat on revenue and they crushed their earnings there. Very, very nice earnings report. Shout out to NitroBot in Discord. He's been talking a lot about this. Again, we're down here where? Literally in the golden zone, guys. If you have an asset that you like, say you like a company, right? It could be Microsoft, it could be Apple, it could be Tesla, could be Mara, could be Cat, could be Bitcoin, could be Ethereum, could be any name, right? Snapchat, STZ, AI, whatever. Okay, Toyota Motors, CELH, okay? If your name is into the green line on the Fibonacci tool, that is the best time, the absolute best time to buy. Look at the last time Mara was touching the green Fibonacci was back here in 2023. Look at the price. It was $3.20. $3.20. What are we doing now? We're right into that line, baby. For the first time in 3 years, it's been down here. Okay, it was trading up here at $30 back in December, and it's literally down 60 to 70%. So when your name is down 60 to 70% from the top, where are we? Okay, because again, there's people buying up here, right? The smart money, okay, these guys, they can't sell unless people are buying, right? So they get people really excited, hyped up, right? The price just went on a parabolic run. Everyone's excited. Everyone's losing their minds. Oh my gosh, what do? We literally tapped just below that line there at 31. We hit 30, and what do? We sold off. Okay, so now we're into the green line. So I'd buy Mara on the next green dot. I would buy it. I would add to it. Okay, I think you're getting it at a big discount here. Great earnings report after the bell. Looks like they're up about $1, around 10%. So target on that's back up there at $30. I would be a buyer on Mara at these levels. What else we got today? ELA crypto. ELA. That had an interesting move. I have no idea what this project is or what it does, but it looks like they pumped and dumped it. It's got a red dot here today. What I would do on this one, if you bought it, I would put a stop loss at $2. You're going to want to make sure 2 holds. But again, look where this thing bounced. Right on that green line on the fib, guys. Literally, if you guys do not have this Fibonacci tool, you are missing out. Okay, I saw somebody complaining about the price of it today. You're literally gonna make your money back in one trade if you could just trade one asset down here off of the green line. This thing went from $1.50 all the way up to $4. That was literally 150% move, 148% all the way to the top there. Actually, 154%. Okay, so now where is it bouncing? It's trying to bounce right here on the 9 EMA. See that orange line on the daily? Trying to bounce right there. So I know it has a red dot, but I would buy it off of that green line right there, or the bounce off that line, and I would use a stop loss at $2. If you're still holding, just put the stop loss at $2 on that one. That looks interesting. I don't know what that one is, but it looks very interesting, Brad. JUP from Boosted. Let's check. This one looks really good. JUP is literally right down there on the bottom of the fib. Love that. Okay, I put a stop loss at 61. That's the low of that candle right there. This one looks really good. Okay, my target would be back up there at 140. What's the monthly saying? So this thing's just really choppy based on the monthly. See how that supports right there at 60 cents? Okay, we've been selling off into it, bounce it, sell off into it, bounce, sell off into it, bounce, sell off into it. It needs to hold 60 cents. If 60 cents breaks, we'll most likely come down to 40. After that, we'll go down to 20. So you just need to make sure if you're holding this one or you're buying this one that you have a stop loss set right there at 61 cents there on JUP. HIMS, they had earnings, didn't they? Yep, they had earnings. So they did good on their earnings. They beat their earnings. The stock sold off really hard from 70 down to 40. So, I mean, from the top, that was around all the way to the bottom. That's a 50% drawback. But again, guys, where are we taking profits? We're taking profits, okay, into the red. Okay, you should have been selling right here at 43, and you should have been selling up here at 70. Okay, you should have been buying right in this area. Okay, back here from the right, you got this green dot right here on the 24th at 27. You had this green dot right here in July at 24. This one right here on the 14th. You could have been buying, and then this thing went parabolic from 27 all the way up to 70. That was around 150 to 200% move off those green dots. Okay, if you just waited literally a month, you would have made 200% on that move there. So beautiful move. Again, we want to be taking profits in this area, not bag holding. Okay, taking profits. I think this one has a little more room to fall. Okay, I'd like to see this one down at like $20 personally, but it is trying to bounce here. So again, this has been a meme stock here. I'm looking at the hourly here. If you were to buy this, if you want to play this one, I would make sure it holds that $35 level. Okay, if that breaks, you could expect it to maybe come down to like 25. I'd like to buy it around 25. I want to buy it right there, but it could go either way here. So if you're playing it here, wait for the green dot, but I'd be watching right there at 39. Okay, set a tight stop loss at 39 right there for some continuation. But look at that monthly. Oh my God, that wick is insane. That's a very bearish hammer right there. What do they call that? A bear hammer? Okay, big wick, and then they wick it all the way down, 50% sell-off. I mean, it is down 50%, so the current level to watch is 35. You want it to hold 35. That was the low of yesterday there on HIMS. Runer. Trey says nothing meme stock about that. Yeah, you're probably right. They're a legit company. I think they sell the Viagra and stuff like that. I don't know anything about that though. So looks like they got a lot of customers though, so that's a good thing. 94 is the level you want to watch here on Rune. What's the monthly saying? So the monthly's way down here. 3 months of down. I mean, this thing was at 7. It got pounded all the way down to 94 cents. I mean, this thing's got a big range back to the red line. This is one of the biggest ones I've seen. 377% if we go tap that red line. So it looks like we're building a nice base here. See how we go sideways? That's actually a good thing, right? If you take our cheat sheet here, okay, stealth phase, we're going sideways, okay? Not a lot happening. No big moves up, no big moves down. We're just going sideways. That's the smart money phase. When we hit that stealth phase, when the price isn't moving like that, see, we've just been stagnant. We've been stagnant for like the whole month of February. And we have broken out over the 9-day moving average. Okay, you see how we broke out over it? Okay, so that looks good. I would buy this one down here, and I would use a stop loss at 96. 96 cents is your stop loss there on Rune. LMT. This is Lockheed Martin. This thing was down, what, 1.5% today? But again, we're getting it at a very big discount. Again, we were trading up here at $600 back in, what, October. It's all the way down. I think I bought it at 430. Stop loss on the trade is at the bottom of this red candle right here at 420. If 420 breaks, I will sell it. But it has to break. So Wells Fargo has reduced its price target for Lockheed Martin from 497 to 468, maintaining an equal weight rating on the stock. So 420 is my stop loss on this. If 420 breaks, I'm going to sell it. But 420 is the bottom of that Fibonacci right there. Okay, that's the bottom of the fib. So above 420, I'm holding on to LMT. I have a position on that one. Again, I bought it right down here around 430. Not right at that green line, but pretty dang close. I'm up about $10 on it. Nothing crazy, but my price target, first price target, is going to be up there at 500. Okay, I'm going to raise Wells Fargo's target up there to 500. We got ALB from Dirty Spur. What a name. ALB, I believe, is a lithium mining company, and they're down here they're down here literally in discount territory. But this stock has been really ugly over the years. I mean, this thing, red dot, I don't know. I don't know anything about the lithium miners, to be honest with you. I don't know how big of a industry that's going to be moving forward. I'd rather buy some like oil companies right now because Donald Trump's talking about drill baby drill. But if you're going to buy this one, wait for the green dot and make sure it holds on to that $90 or $69 level. I would wait for a green dot here on the daily chart. Okay, but we are in discount territory. Price target would be up there at 140. LHX, never heard of this one. L3 Harris. This one looks good, bouncing on the bottom of the fib. Monthly is still red here. So if you're playing this one again, the only time I want to buy on a monthly red dot is if we are in the golden zone down here. That's the only time I want to buy the green dots, if we're touching the green line. Okay, so if you're buying this one, I would use a stop loss at 390. It got the golden dot there on the, what was that, the February 20th. And again, guys, if you guys see the golden dot on the indicator, that is literally the most bullish indication that you can get using this. Okay, so if you ever see it, you see this one came back here in October 2023. Price was 160. It went all the way up to $264. So that golden dot is bullish. Good call out on the golden dot. I would just make sure this one holds on to that 190 level. Okay, 190 absolutely needs to hold. If you're gonna play it, if you want to be less conservative, move it up to 195. But honestly, I would keep it right there at 190. 190 is your stop loss on LHX. LMT, we just covered. SUI from ZK13. What's going on, brother? What's going on? SUI is still at a fair price, right? Again, fair price in this golden zone, discounted price in this golden zone, expensive price in this golden zone. So where was your sell target on SUI? It was right here at $5.37. You got the red dot right there. Again, we want to sell the red dots in the red zone. You should have been selling there, should have been selling some there, should have been selling some there. Again, guys, we never want to time the exact top. We just want to get out around it. And then we want to get out, right? We want to get back in when the price is either fair or at a discount. So the level I'm watching on SUI is right there at 230. Needs to hold 230. I'm going to guess the monthly is red. So it's coming in here and it's tapping its 9-day moving average at the moment. You can see the bottom of that wick is 230. Okay, so you absolutely need a stop loss at 230. Okay, if 230 breaks, we'll most likely come back down in here to discount territory. So again, the wave is way down here at the moment. And we're just going sideways. As long as we can hold this low from February right there at 230. See how it wicked down there on February 3rd? Okay, we're sitting above the low of the month right now. So that's a good thing. So we just need to hold 230. 230 is the stop loss for SUI. SEI. Another cryptocurrency here. That one's got a red dot here on the daily, but it is sitting up above that 9 EMA. What I would do is I'd move my stop loss up on this one to the bottom of that green candle right there at 24 cents. Okay, put it at 24 cents on the stop loss to play that red dot. Whenever I see a red dot, I always want to determine where I want to put my stop loss. Okay, that's when I'll move my stop loss up. Boom, 24 cents. Again, you were buying right here on the green dot, right around 22. That's a 10% trade if you get stopped out. If it keeps going, okay, you're in the money. And this one actually had a green dot on the weekly chart this week. This was one of the only weekly alerts I've seen from crypto recently, but that is a green dot on the weekly chart. Again, the bigger the chart, the more accurate the dots. The most accurate is going to be the monthly. Second most accurate is going to be the weekly. Third most accurate is going to be the daily. We are using the daily and the monthly in conjunction with each other, okay? But we can look at the weekly too, right? That's why I added those alerts in, and you got that right there. So I would just make sure that weekly low, this week's low at 24 cents holds. I put a stop loss right there. If that breaks, we could see more pain. But again, we're right down here in buy territory, guys. We're literally sitting in the golden zone as we speak at these major discounted prices for cryptocurrency. I like that one above 24. LOTB from Scratch. Lotus Bakeries. That one's touching the fib too. So, ooh, the monthly chart's pretty ugly. So it's literally sitting at the bottom right now. If you're going to play this one, use a stop loss right there at 8,500. It's got a red dot today, so I would wait for the green dot to come back to buy it again. If that comes in the next couple of days and we can hold on to that level right there at 85, that'd be great. But I would wait on the green dot confirmation there. If you're in the trade right now and you see that red dot again, I set my stop loss when I get the red dot. Okay, if 85 breaks, I want to sell that thing. Intel INTC. What's this one doing? This had a really nice move. Can we call this green dot out right here on the 10th? That was at $19. Where were we? We were sitting on the bottom of that fib, dude. Okay, what did we do? We bounced on the green line. 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 You see that green dot right there that came on the 10th? $19 all the way up to 27, folks. Okay, what is that? That's a 42% gain. Okay, most people are happy with 5% a year on their money. So I would like to see this one bounce tomorrow and hold on to $22. If it was me, I'd set a stop loss at 22. I'd put a stop loss at $22 if I'm in the trade, and I would just be waiting on the next green dot to add. But this one has a long way to go back to its red zone up there at 47 or whatever that is, right? That's 100% back to the top. Okay, 100% back to that red line. So again, boom, green dot, you're entering. We want to buy the day of the green dot in the golden zones, okay? Specifically off of the green line if you can get it. It's very, very rare that you can buy these names off of the green line. It happens once every couple of years for most names, okay? Once every couple of years. Again, if you look at, let's just look at Apple. When was the last time we were in the golden zone, the bottom golden zone on Apple? Let's see. Down here, okay. April 24th, literally my birthday. That was my birthday right there. 165, happy birthday, bada bing, bada boom. Okay, where were we selling? We were selling up here. We were selling right here. We were buying in the golden zone. Okay, green dot in the golden zone equals buy, guys. It's really that simple. And Apple had a really ugly sell-off today. I actually called the sell signal out in the Discord today. If you guys are new to the server, I call out all my trades over here in the Discord. Okay, I sold my PLTR puts that I took the other day for a 26% gain. I did take some Verizon puts today. We had the green or the red dot there on Verizon. I bought those 620 expirations for what did I buy them for? 13 cents. So again, I'm just playing that downward action. When I get the red dot, it's not quite in the red zone, but it tapped the red zone there, and now it's selling off. I just wanted I want some exposure to the downside right now, guys, because if things get worse, if markets do sell off harder, I'm buying puts, and I'll benefit from the puts, right? Just in case. I'm very positioned for the upside, but I want some exposure to the downside, so puts are good. And I'm going to drop a video on options. I don't know when. I'm leaving town tomorrow with my wife. My wife has a doctor's appointment I got to drive her to, so there might not be a stream on Friday. I'm going to try my ass off to make it happen. But yeah, there might not be a stream on Friday, but I do want to make a video on options to at least teach you guys how I approach it, okay? So again, I call out all my trades in Overkill Trades, and I call out all my setups here, just how I called out this IMX golden dot right here today. IMX is a cryptocurrency. Every time I see a setup, you guys could see these. I'm calling out the green dots over here in the Discord, right? The ones that I like. Okay, you get all the signals in the alert section here, every single one. But I handpick the ones that I put here in Overkill Alerts. So these are the handpicked ones that I like. Okay, not every green dot is a buy signal, guys. Not every green dot is a buy signal. Like I said, we want to be buying in the golden zone. Green dots in the golden zone. And selling the red dots in the red zone, just like how you should have sold Apple today. So Apple could sell off here as well. Like that's a really ugly break of the 9 EMA with a red dot. So you could see some sell pressure. I think the trade on tech is over. I think it's over. I think it's absolutely over. I think we're going to see some downside. I think Nvidia is going to sell off tomorrow. Again, I could be wrong, but it didn't have a really good reaction. I mean, they crushed their earnings, but the stock is muted. It's not doing anything. So Apple, I would go short Apple. What else do we got? Let's see here. You said Intel. Yeah, I'd use a stop loss. I think I said, what, 22 or something like that. JEPQ. JEPQ. That one's up in the red zone. So again, not wanting to buy that one. I want to buy a sell-off like that. I want to buy a sell-off like, boom. Bada bing, bada boom. Look at that green dot. Tapping that bottom. Woo! Big move up there. So again, I don't want to buy up in the red zone. I'd be a seller up there. Should have been selling up here off that red dot. Red dot, actually, right there at 58. You should have been taking profits. Anytime we hit that red line, I'm selling. I'm selling something. 25%, 50%, 100%. Most of the time, I'm selling 100% if we come up there and tap that. Because, again, I'm buying down here. Right? I'm buying right here in August 2024 at 47. Okay, bada bing, bada boom. I'm selling that first time we hit that. That's 18% on this asset. Looks like an ETF. So it doesn't move big. See, if you guys can't take the crypto dips, the crypto volatility, trade something like this, right? An ETF, right? You see these go down, but you're literally losing like 2%. Like this dip right here is only like 5%. Whereas in crypto, if the chart on crypto looked like this, that'd be 30, 40%. So a lot of people can't take the volatility in crypto, and they panic sell when we get a big dip like we've gotten this week, and it's just the way it goes. That's how the smart money makes their money. Okay, they want you to panic, and you're thinking about, oh, today, right? When you should be thinking, okay, over the next, 1 to 6 months, or maybe 1 to 2, 3, 4, 5 years, is money going to be coming into crypto or going out of crypto? Personally, I think money's going to be flowing into crypto like crazy over the next 4 years, as long as Donald Trump's president. It might not be today or tomorrow. It's not a light switch, but you guys got to think, right? If you look at total, right? So this is the total market cap of cryptocurrency, right? 2.76 trillion. Okay, let me just put this into perspective on how small the crypto market is. You got $2.76 trillion. That's every coin, Bitcoin, Ethereum, Solana, XRP, everything put together is worth 2.76 trillion. Okay? Let's look at the market cap of Nvidia. The stock of Nvidia, the one stock of Nvidia is worth more than every single cryptocurrency right now put together. Every single one. Every single cryptocurrency put together, Nvidia's stock alone by itself is worth more. That's insane. That's insane. That's how small the cryptocurrency market is right now. So you got to think, is there going to be money flowing into crypto over the next few years, or is this going to be flowing out? I don't see how we can go any lower. I'm still shocked at how low it is right now. And as these regulations come, right, you got Donald Trump, right, as president. He's appointing people to the SEC to make all these regulations, to give all these regulations for the market to be regulated. Now, some people might look at that and go, oh, regulation, no. It's a good thing, right? It's a very, very good thing. Why? Because it makes it safer, okay? It makes it so things like FTX don't happen again. Okay, it makes it safe. So when these guys, the institutional money and the smart money, right, when they want to put their money somewhere, they want to know it's safe. They don't want to just buy something, right? They have billions and trillions of dollars. Okay, they're not little fish like us with $1,000, $10,000, $100,000. They have billions and trillions of dollars. So the more regulation that comes to the crypto market, the more laws they pass and the more safe they make it, the more of these guys and their money is going to come over. People will be selling their Nvidia stock. People will be selling their Apple stock. People will be selling their Tesla stock and putting it in crypto, right, over the years. It's not a light switch that we turn on and off. It's over time, money flowing in causes the price to go up. And the fact that Nvidia's stock is worth more than every cryptocurrency put together right now, Nvidia's stock alone tells you how much potential and how much money is yet to come into the crypto markets. I say, you guys, I tell people, the only thing taking crypto out is the grid going out. The grid. Electricity, gone. Crypto,
At that point, it's gone. But unless that happens, nothing's taking it out, folks. It's here to stay. There is way too much money to be made in it for the big money, right? They can make their money in it because they get people to panic sell at the bottom, right? Oh my God, we just sold off 20%. I'm selling. Okay. And then they come in and they buy it because, again, the smart money can't buy unless you are selling. You, the retail investor, they can't buy unless you sell. And they can't sell unless you buy. So their goal, the smart money, and they own the networks, right? They own CNBC and Fox and all the media outlets, right? They're in charge, right? So they want to create, right, euphoria up here. Everyone's just, yeah, right? They call it the mania phase. Everyone's losing their minds. Their portfolios are just smashing, right? They're up 300% in a month. They're like, oh my God, it's going to the moon. Right? That's when these guys are selling to you because they were buying again. They were buying down here when no one was talking about it in the stealth phase. They were loading their bags down here, right? So, and then this goes up and then they start selling when everyone's freaking out. Retail's piling in, right? You're telling your granny and you're telling your cousins and you're telling your mom and your sister and your brother and your cousins, buy Bitcoin, buy crypto. It's good. Yeah, I'm up 300%. Yeah. What happens? They sell it off on you. They dump it, right? That's what has happened. Right? That's what happened to every single name here, right? Solana, Ethereum over the last month. Look at that. Ugh. Everyone's, yeah, Solana. Meme coins are awesome. Yeah. Ugh. Get wrecked, boy. This is a man's game. Okay? This is a man's game. That's it, folks. You use the indicator. People say technical analysis don't work. We're probably buying Solana up here at $300. Right? Tell me technical analysis doesn't work. Well, then go buy a Solana at $300 and sit through a 60% dip. Be my guest. I don't care what you think. Okay? I mean, I can look at this chart and just see every time I should have been buying Solana. Okay? And I hate Solana. I hate using Solana as an example. But look at this. Where was this? Back in 2023, Solana was $9. $9 Solana was back in 2022, 2023. $9. Where was that? 2023? Look at that. $16 on Solana. Who was talking about Solana at $9? Nobody. Not a soul. Not a soul on this earth. Nobody was talking about it. Everyone's talking about it up here at 300 though. Oh my God, it's the best thing ever. All these meme coins. Yeah. Sorry. Get wrecked. Get wrecked. Okay? So, again, know what you're buying. Make sure you're buying good projects. I hate Solana. I've told myself I'm never buying this again. It's a blockchain built on scams and degenerates. I mean, just a bunch of gamblers. The only reason Solana's up is because of Pump Fund and all the meme coins. That's it. That's the only thing it's got going for it, in my opinion. So, know what you're buying, right? Buy good stuff. Don't buy shit coins. Okay, buy good quality projects, good stocks. I'm talking about Tesla. I got Pepsi on here. I got Boeing, right? These companies, they're not going anywhere, right? They're not going anywhere. That's why I trade them, because I'm not buying a shit coin or a penny stock or a meme coin that's here today and gone tomorrow. We want to buy good quality projects, guys. Good projects that are going to be around. And I use this graph quite a bit here. If you guys are looking for cryptos to follow, we have a watch list, but there's a great graphic over here. Okay, these are all what the institutionals are buying. You can see right here, Donald Trump, these are the names he's buying. He's buying TRX, ENA, Bitcoin, AVE, Ethereum, Link, and Ondo. Grayscale, this is a big institutional investor. They're buying TAO, OP, SUI, Filecoin, BAT, and Zen. And also XRP and Solana and AVAX and all these names. So these are the names the institutions are buying. Okay, this red circle right here, this is the names. These are the names right here that are made in the USA. Okay. USA, remember, Donald Trump said, hey, we're going to make it so crypto in the U.S. is not taxed. So if you make it, right, if you sell a stock, you have to pay like what, 20 to 25% on the gains. So if you make 10 grand, you have to pay the government 2,500. Well, Donald Trump, he's proposing to not have that tax on crypto gains, meaning you pay 0% tax on cryptocurrency made in the USA. And of course, it's all speculation. He's just said it. But if it passes, all these coins here should go absolutely bananas, right? All these ones in the red circle. So, and something I like to point out on this is Chainlink is the only one inside of every single one of these circles. Chainlink, that's my biggest position. That's my largest crypto position. And it's literally in every single circle. The only one in every single circle. So these good quality names. Everything else outside of these, I might be missing a few, but they're all shit coins. You want to buy good quality projects, okay? If you're going to use this strategy. You don't want to buy shit coins, meme coins, okay? Just not what we do here. It's not what we do here, okay? And we do not day trade here either. What else we got here, folks? Let's see. DEA. Wow, I'm getting a little sidetracked today. I'm loving it, though, man. I'm loving it. These are discounted days, man. We're like at the store, and we're just bargain shopping, baby. We're bargain shopping. DEA looks good. This is Easterly Government Properties. Don't know what that is. Looks like they had earnings. Did pretty decent. We're down here in the golden zone, so I would make sure that one holds. Just set a stop loss at 1050 if you want to play it. You should have been buying right there on the 20th at 1050 about the price. You were up about close to 20% off of that buy if it went up. But as long as that one holds the 9 EMA, that orange line, this one looks good. I don't know anything about it, but 1050 is your stop loss there. Link. Chainlink. That's got a green dot today. If I had cash right now, I would buy more Chainlink today because it's literally sitting on that next level right there at 14. That's a big level for it. 14. It looks like it hit 1380. It's sitting at around 15 right now. As long as we can hold on to that. If we can get a big fat candle up tomorrow, that would just be nice, wouldn't it? Just a big ripper. Ding it. Okay, but we do have a green dot today, so I'd be buying more Chainlink today if I had a position. I like it bouncing off the fib there, bounced perfectly. If 14 breaks, we just got to assume that $10 is in the cards. But again, if it goes down there, it's going to get sucked up so fast. Like, people are just going to buy the crap out of it down here if it happens, right? It's not going to last very long. You can see last time Chainlink was down here in this zone, was back here from August to November. It went from 10 all the way to $30. My target is still $30 on this. Okay, I'm looking for 30. That's about 100% from where we sit today, and I would be buying it again here today if I had some cash. I'm light on cash right now. I'm like fully positioned in the market at the moment, so I'm just holding here. And as I work, as I earn more money, I'm just buying more. I'm adding every single month, especially when we're down here at these prices. AVAX, another one, just down here, looking really good. Okay, very discounted. I set a stop loss I put the stop at 19 on AVAX, and I would look to buy this one again off a green dot. The next green dot I would look to add to AVAX again. I missed AERO. AERO also discounted prices. Okay, coming down here, it most likely could come down there to 40 cents. Again, if it happens, I think it's going to be really quick. I think there's going to be a big wick down, and then they're going to suck it right back up, and we're going to absolutely roar. So I think we're real close to the bottom, folks. I think we go and we reverse in March. That's my prediction. So I'd be buying more of this on the next green dot as well. The lower we get, the better, right? The lower we get, the better on these names. I just continue to average down because, again, we're buying here and holding until we get the prices back up here. Okay, we're not weak hands. Okay, yes, it's been melting down. Okay, but when the smart money comes in and pumps this thing back up, you're going to be glad that you didn't panic sell down here. Okay, so I would add to AERO on the next green dot. It's in discount territory. Rune, we covered VeChain. What's up, Taylor? Matt went long IMX. Dude, that green dot, or that golden dot looks interesting. VET's down here in discount territory as well. Again, everyone's talking about it up here at 8 cents. You should have been selling up here. Okay, now we're back down here in discount territory. Okay, I like this one. I'd look to buy it on the next green dot. VLE. Is this a stock or that must be the stock? You're probably talking about the Canadian stock here, huh? So that one's selling off. I'd wait for a green dot on that one. Wait for a green dot. Hopefully that comes around $6. Light, L-I-T-E. Like lithium. This one's in the golden zone. It got a green dot today, but it got rejected on that 9. So I would use a stop loss on this one at 67. Be careful on that one. I'm going to guess the monthly is red here. So again, I only like to buy monthly red dots if it is down here in the golden zone, down in the bottom golden zone. I don't necessarily like to buy here in the middle. So be careful on this one. Make sure that one holds 67. Dot. I don't know if you were talking about Litecoin. Could have been talking about Litecoin, but Litecoin's holding up
pretty well here. Had a pretty nice move yesterday, up 8% yesterday. That was the only one that was up, but it is in the red zone, so I don't want to be buying it. I would have loved to buy this dip down to 80 there, or right here at about 100. When you got that green dot, boom, $100. It went all the way up to 130. That was a 40% trade right there. Big level for this. Look where it wicked down to. It wicked down to that perfect level right there. Again, guys, this Fibonacci tool is literally the best tool that you can use for support and resistance levels. Absolutely the best. Tell me why it bounced directly on that line. Because there are thousands, maybe millions of other traders that use these same exact levels. Okay, and that's why I like to use it, because the Fibonacci is one of the most popular tools used among traders. And once you understand how to use it, it'll change the game for you forever. Okay, but that literally bounced right on that level. And I just put the stop at 110 on this one. Got a green dot today. I don't want to buy this because it's up here in the red zone, but I would just set a stop loss at 110 if you want to let that thing ride. I'd look to sell when that's the cast that comes up there and hits that white dotted line. But Litecoin looks really interesting here, guys. This one looks, look at that. I mean, they tried to wick it down and they sucked that right back up. Like a Alabama tick, dude. Okay, and this just looks like it's just getting started, man. Look at these bull runs. Okay, this literally lasted right here from in 2017. It lasted like a year. Okay, it's only been 3 months of up action. Okay, this is the first red month we've gotten in this bull run. Look how many red ones we get, right? We got one right there. What happened? Boom. Rip. Okay, up, 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 down, up. Okay, this bull run isn't over. I don't care what anybody says. It's not over, guys. This is just a flush out, okay? Every bull run has had retracements of 40, 60%. Every single one. You go look back at any bull run that we've had, there's been 40 to 60% retracements every single bull run that has been that has happened in crypto. So again, if you can't take the volatility, go trade something else. Go trade ETFs. Go trade the SPY. Go trade the QQQ. If you can't take the dips, you don't deserve the rips. Period. Dot's still in buy territory. I'll tell you that right now. Okay, again, it has a red dot. Oh no, it has a red dot. But what are we doing? We're buying in the bottom golden zone if the dot is red. Okay, that's the only time I will buy on a monthly red dot, is when we're in the golden zone down here, because that is discount prices, right? Discounted prices. Every time it comes up here, you're like, damn, I wish I was buying at $3. Okay, well, we're right back here in this zone. Okay, and that one's got a green dot here today as well. I'd be adding to my dot position today. And Coinbase is paying like 9% to stake your dot. So if your dot's just sitting in your Coinbase wallet, stake it. Stake it and earn 9% APY. And then when it comes back up here, sell it. Move, M-O-V-E. This is one of those names that's in Donald Trump's portfolio. He has a very small position on it. It wicked down to 40 here. It's got a green dot today. So, I mean, you could average down on your position if you have some cash. Next, I mean, that level to watch is 38. But again, you're not buying for the prices down here. You're buying for the prices when we spike. So I like this one still. I'd be buying it here today. Frankie Jr., Mr. I've never fulfilled one of your chart requests. Dude, I cover every chart request. If I missed yours, I apologize. But I can guarantee you I've covered every single one of your chart requests. Every single one of them. I never miss a beat, my friend. VKTX, this is your request. Okay, so I hope you're watching, Frankie Jr. You got me? Are you here? Are you in the chat? Are you tuned in, brother? Because you're down here right on the green line. Okay, I don't know what this is. It's a therapeutics company. It looks like their earnings, they don't make any money. It looks like, or they didn't report. They don't report any revenue. So companies that don't make any revenue, I don't know. I don't like them. But I'd wait on the green dot. I mean, it is down here at the fib. It was up here at $80, but I'm just confused as to why this company doesn't make any money. Or they don't report that they do, at least. So I'd wait on a green dot to buy it, my friend. Wait on that daily green dot. We got HIMS. We covered HIMS. Pi. Pi is not yet listed on Coinbase, but it is listed on OKT. It's up there at $2.70. I don't have any data on my indicator. Okay, down here on the monthly or on the hourly, I mean, it's just grinding up. I'm not sure. There's not a lot I could tell you about that. Again, if there's not any data on the indicator, right, I can't see anything on the daily because it's only been out for like 5 days, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So if you guys don't see any data on your asset, it's because it just came out. Sorry, my nose is stuffed. Yeah, and if I missed your request in the past, Frankie, which I know I haven't because I literally go one by one all the way down, I'm sorry. But hopefully you're tuning into this one and you saw that one. And I got looks like 50 witnesses here to tell you that I covered your chart request. So TTD, this one reported earnings and they sold off hard. I mean, they just went from 120 all the way down to 70. So I personally think that was an overreaction on TTD. Oh, that's an ugly monthly candle there. But I think we're going to get a bounce on this. I mean, we're down here in the golden zone, right? So that's okay to buy the monthly reds as long as we're in this golden zone. I mean, as long as this thing can hold on to 70, it's okay. Okay, I'd put a stop. I mean, it's probably going to wick down to 70 and then pump. But it's down here in the golden zone. So if you like it, I'd be buying here, waiting for that price of 140. If you want to protect yourself, probably use a stop loss at like 64. If you were asking for options, I think someone was looking for options on this. I would look for 140 for about a year out. I trade the leap options. So I'd be buying the 140 strike. That's the top of the fib, right? The red line. That's what I'm aiming for. And I'd look for 365 days out. 300 to 365 days out on those calls for 140 strike. Okay, and I put a stop at 64. If 64 breaks, we could see some blood. I just thought that was a very, very big overreaction there to earnings. I mean, they beat estimates and they sold off hard. So stop loss at 65 there. VELO. Aiden says DOT was up today, Move was up, and Cosmos. Yeah, a lot of things moved nicely. I mean, we were down quite a bit. I saw Link was like down to like 14 something, but it pumped right back up. So that tells me that there's some buyers stepping in down here. And I wonder, is it retail or is it smart money buying at these prices? I don't think it's retail based on the sentiment, based on everybody in the Discord chat and everybody on Twitter. Oh my God, we're going to zero. Smart money's just eating it up, dude. Those institutional investors are laughing to the bank right now. They're like, oh my gosh, these idiots are selling to us down here. Oh my gosh. I ain't selling shit. Okay, you guys remember the guy that panic sold the dip? Yeah, me neither. 5 cents on this one is your stop on Velo, but that's literally, like I've been talking about, right on that green line. I love Velo here, and I think this one has some BlackRock involvement. Okay, if you're talking all the way back to the red line, that's 330%, all the way back there to the top. Okay, back at 27 cents. So I like this one. I'd buy Velo on the next green dot. And I do believe they have some BlackRock involvement. I'm not 100% sure on that, but I did watch a TikTok, so it has to be true. Monthly, this one's too new to see what's up on the daily. Let me see if I can look at a different exchange. Binance, yeah, too new for me. I'd watch $6. $6, you could even move your stop loss up to 650. I'd just keep it at 6, honestly. Watch for the break of 8. GME. Okay, this one's trying to hang on to that fib level. I'd wait for a green dot to buy it. It doesn't look too good. I don't think the monthly looks good on this either. Yeah, that monthly looks bad. So I'd stay away from GameStop here. I'd stay away from it. Wait for the green dot if you want to buy it, but I'd like to buy it lower. I'd like to buy it at like 12 or 16. HP. Yep, this is another stock that is in my portfolio. I think I bought it this week. I think I bought it around like 26.50. It's at 26 right now. If you look at the daily, we're sitting on that line, right? This is an oil. They drill for oil, so I'm going into what the fundamentals of these oil companies are going to do really well with Trump as president, right? And the daily's just sitting right down there on that line. So I have a stop loss on HP at 25. If 25 breaks, I'm going to sell it, and I'll look to buy it lower. But if 25 breaks, I'm out. I'm out of the trade. So it's like a 4 to 5% risk on trade for me. And I think 26. I'm glad that it bounced at 26 today. It broke 26, but it closed up above it. So if that thing can hold on to 26, if we can get a green day tomorrow, expect this thing to go higher. Okay, it's just building a base right now. So 25 cents, or I'm sorry, $25 is my stop loss there on HP. So watching 25 there. Elf Beauty. This is another one that got clobbered on their earnings. Just absolutely clobbered. They actually beat on revenue. What I do is I'd be a buyer of this with a stop loss at 60. I mean, this has just been look at that monthly. Oh my God. Okay, from the top, this thing is literally down 72%. So on this one, okay, it doesn't have the green dot on the monthly yet, right? Does not have that monthly dot yet. but it is trying to build a base here. It's literally sitting on that Fibonacci level, just going sideways. See that green line? You can't even see the green line. Okay, but it's going sideways right on top of it. So I would make sure the low of this candle right here, that earnings sell-off right there, that was like $62. So I'd put a stop loss at 60 and let the rest ride. Target on that would be up there at 200 to 220. Okay, the stochastic's a little toppy here, so be careful. Okay, $60 is your stop loss on this one. But they beat on revenue. They just missed on their earnings. I think that was a big overreaction. They were down like 30, 40%. So I'd use a stop at $60 there. We got cryptos VRA. Veracity. Okay, that one's at the bottom too. Okay, again, selling up here, buying down here. I don't know what this thing does, but I'd buy it on the next green dot on the daily. Hash AI. If you guys got chart requests in the chat right now, go ahead and get them in if I missed yours. I will go ahead and cover here before we sign off. This one looks like an AI play. I don't know. I can't see the fib levels, but I'd look to buy it if you want to buy it on the next green dot. Okay, looks like we bounced right here at like 0.0002 last time. So watch that level. Palm AI. So anything with AI in the name probably did really good. I like this one better because I can see the fib level, and you can see we're right close to that line right now. So every time we touch that green line, it's a buying opportunity, guys. Absolute buying opportunity, and we're sitting right on the price. So I like this one. I'd be a buyer on the next green dot, and I'd use a stop loss at, what is that, 20 cents? 20 cents on the stop loss. We got PBR. PBR from our boy Brandon in the chat and the Discord at the same time. What's happening, brother? PBR, what do these guys do? Looks like a Brazilian. I believe they're something to do with oil. But they got a green dot on the monthly chart. So that's very attractive. Very, very attractive on the monthly chart to go long on. I just wait for... Oh, they got earnings. Looks like they had earnings today. Did they have earnings today? 26? Yeah, today's Wednesday, right? Yep. How'd they do after hours? PBR. PBR. They're down after hours. They're down 4% after hours. So not a huge dip. But if you're looking to buy this one, I'd buy on the next daily green dot. Now that you got the monthly green dot, you want to wait for that daily green dot. Okay, so boom, your entry should have been right there at 13, which is, it's actually right back down to that price. So I'd buy this one. He said the largest oil company in Brazil. Awesome. I'm going to go ahead and add this one to the watch list because it's got the green monthly dot. I'm just going to call this out as well. Call this out for you guys over here. Monthly, PBR monthly dot. PBR monthly, green. Good call out, brother. Good call out there. I just wait to buy it until you get that next green dot. If you're already in the position, right, if you entered here, you're probably about break even right now. We got Filecoin with a daily dot showing up here. That's a really good sign. Filecoin, I'd buy the crap out of this right now too. Okay, that one looks good. Every time it's came back down and touched this green line in the past, it has been a buying opportunity. Buying opportunity there, buying opportunity there, buying opportunity there, buying, 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 buying. Do you guys get the point? Okay, green dot on the green line on the Fibonacci. You load the freak up. You load up. And you just saw that called out here live on the stream. I'm actually going to call this out over here in the alerts too. File daily. Bada bing, bada boom. Okay, and I'll go through these alerts here after we get off stream. I could actually probably do that here live after I get through these requests. Let's finish these requests first. We're almost to the bottom here. Tesla from Jenny. Tesla's still selling off. I'll tell you that right now. So Tesla's another good example here, right, on the monthly dot. Called this monthly dot out in July. That was July of 2024. That was called out in the Discord. The price was $176. We hit $500. So you made almost 200% on that trade. Okay, beautiful, beautiful trade from there to there. But now it has a red dot on the monthly. So again, the only time I want to buy on a monthly red dot is when we're down here in the golden zone. Okay, last time we were down here in the golden zone was back here in April. Okay, April of, what was that, 2024. Okay, at 140. So I don't want to buy Tesla till we get back down in this area because of that red dot on the monthly. So I either need a green monthly dot or I need this thing to sell off down here to 200 to 160. I'd love to see Tesla at 160 to 200. Okay, but right now it's a falling knife, so I would not touch it. If it gets a little jump back to 320, I'd probably short it. RNDR. RNDR. Okay, this is another one right there at the bottom. I'd buy it. I'm buying the green dot here. I'm buying RNDR here. GRT. Oops. RNDR looks good. GRT looks really good too. Again, every time we come and touch the green line, buying opportunity, buying opportunity, buying opportunity. Okay, buying opportunity, buying opportunity, buying opportunity. Every single time. Okay, every time. Every time. Is this time different? I don't think so. Okay, history does repeat itself. It doesn't repeat itself, but it rhymes. Okay, so if every time I've been buying and it's been an opportunity to sell, I mean, you were buying right here at 12 cents, it went up to 40 cents. That was a 250% move. Again, most people are happy with 5% on their portfolio a year. You made 250% from November to December right there. 30 days. You outperformed everybody for the next 20 years. Congratulations. So we're right back down there on the level. I'm buying that. I'm buying GRT. I'm a buyer of GRT. Gala. Another cryptocurrency here, also down here on the floor. Okay, looking to buy on the next daily green dot. I am buying down at these prices. We are not selling down at these prices. We're selling at these prices. We're not selling down here, guys. Not happening. Okay, we do not panic sell. We do not sell in times of fear and times of despair. Okay, if you do that, you're never going to make it in this industry. You better go find something else. You better go, I don't even know what else there is. You can do real estate, but they're just raising property taxes. That's another thing too. Like when you guys buy a house, like an investment property, do you guys expect to buy it and sell it the next day? No, you don't. Okay, you got to look at it the same as crypto. Okay, as crypto and stocks. Okay, we're not buying and selling the next day or the next week or whatever. Think of it like you're buying a house and you're waiting until prices get expensive and then sell, right? Don't buy here and then, oh my God, we have a 5% dip to the downside. Now I'm going to sell. Okay, no, that's not how we do this. These zones tell us where the price is. Okay, cheap, fair, expensive. Cheap, fair, expensive. Okay, so if you're down, so is everybody. Everybody who has bought since right here in November of last year is down on their crypto. Everybody. Okay, if you bought from July of 2024, right? All throughout this time, everybody's down right now. Everybody's down. Okay? So some people are going to react to being down emotionally. They're going to react. Okay, we can't control our emotions, but we can control how we react to our emotions. So if you're like, oh my God, my portfolio's down, I need to sell. I just need to sell. No, that's not what we do here. We hold. Okay, we want to hold. We should be buying good quality assets, good quality names that are going to be around for 5 to 10 years. Okay, normally we'll wait 1 to 6 months for our trade. It might take longer than that sometimes, but typically we're entering and exiting trades between 1 and 6 months. That's how this works, guys. Like I said, this took 30 days. 30 days from November on Gala to go from less than 2 cents all the way up to 7 cents. 30 days. This could be March of next month. This could be next month in March. We could see this kind of price action. We could see an explosion back to the upside. It could happen, guys. We're at this price that every time you zoom out, it's been a buying opportunity in the past. Okay, so why is this time any different, dude? This is how this works. This Fibonacci tool is what the big money uses, guys. As long as you're buying good assets, this works. You just gotta be strong. You gotta stay longer than everybody. You cannot let your emotions make you sell down here in despair. That is how you lose. You don't lose till you sell. Okay, if you're willing to hold, okay, buckle up that buckle, pull up your pants, and be a big boy and a big girl. Okay, buying down here, selling up here. Cheap prices, fair price, expensive prices. We want to sell when things are expensive, buy when they're discounted. And we can buy in this zone too if we want. Okay? But if you're getting it down here, guys, I mean, you're just getting it in the perfect territory. Okay? And that is Gala. What else do we got? We're getting close here. Render, we covered that one. We got CTAS. And I'm going to run through these alerts with you guys too really quick. CTAS, not in the golden zone, so not interested on this one. I'd set a stop loss at 200. Desync. Is that a crypto? Desync USD. Destra. Okay, that one's down in the gold zone. That one's got a green dot today, so I'd buy that one today. Okay, and you're probably going to want to watch 10 cents. Okay, watch 10 cents on that one, but that one looks good. Green dot today. Again, price targeted up here at 53. PLTR. I exited my short position today. I got scared. Okay, that green candle scared me. Again, this thing could go the other way tomorrow if Tex continues to sell off. But I took my short right here at 113. It's down here at 89. So I wasn't going to chance it today, right? I didn't get a very good fill on the put. So I still made 26% on the trade, which I'm happy with that, dude. I'm happy with the 26% gain. Now, if this thing reverses and goes back up, I'm going to be protected. If it sells off tomorrow, of course, I'll be like, oh crap. But hey, a win's a win, right? A win is a win. 26% is great. So I'm actually looking to go long on PLTR on the next green dot. What does it have? A monthly red probably, though. Yeah, that's an ugly candle, dude. That thing could definitely retract down to 60. So if we get a jump up tomorrow, I might look to add to those. I might look to buy those puts back. Okay, right there. If we bump back up to 100 tomorrow, I'll probably look to add. Okay, that would just be coming up back to that orange line right there and tapping that. That's where I would like to enter. That's where I would like to enter another put. But right now, there's a pretty big extension off of that 9 EMA, and price normally retracts into the 9. So I would look to re-enter those puts if we hit 100 on PLTR tomorrow. That would be like a 10% jump. So if we go back up to that level, I'll re-enter those puts. But as of right now, it's kind of in no man's land. Again, when you get that extension off of the 9 EMA, right, that's when you'll most likely see a little move back up, and then I think we could go back down. So that 9 EMA normally acts as support and resistance. Okay, boom, bounced on it. Okay, when it breaks down, right, that's when it switches trend, just like when it breaks up above it. Okay, you see the break up above it, rip, break down below it, rip. So that was a nice little short, 26%. I nailed that one. That was a nice trade. And again, I'd be looking to re-enter those at 100. Right now, it's just no man's land. So green dot, you can go long, but I don't think, based on the monthly, again, you see that separation. We need to retract back into that. I mean, price was just extremely out of hand up there at 125. So I'm looking for this one to pull back to 60. If it pulls back to 60, I'd go long PLTR. I would absolutely go long PLTR. Brandon, is that still paying? Is that still paying dividends? PBR, I'm guessing you're talking about. Link we covered, DGLY. Digital Ally. I'm a digital ally. Monthly is green. I don't know about this one, dude. 8-cent stock. It looks like a penny stock. I just don't do the penny stocks, my friend. Ethereum. What's ETH doing? Come on, ETH. Hold that 2100, baby. Okay, you can see right there, February, it wicked down to that $2,100 level. So I'm long Ethereum. I got stopped out at 2,500, but I'm long Ethereum over 2,100. I thought I took my stop loss away. I'm kind of glad I didn't, because I saved, what, $150 times 5. I didn't have a big position on it, but every time that comes down into that green line, folks, it has been a buying opportunity since the beginning of time. Buying opportunity there. Okay, buying opportunity here, buying opportunity here, buying opportunity here, buying opportunity here. Rip, selling opportunity right there. Okay, so we're literally right on the line. I like Ethereum. If you have it, I would buy it on the next green dot and use a stop loss at 2,100. What's going on, brother? You sold. WTI crude oil. Crude oil's in a really interesting spot. I like crude oil here. Okay, very, very good spot here. I'd be buying down here, right? Buying the next green dot on this one. Targets up here. How I play oil is through USO, United States Oil Fund. Okay, this is the ETF for the United States oil. I like oil. I like all the oil and gas companies. Okay, that's why I have a pretty large position on HP. But yeah, I think energy and oil and gas companies are going to do very, very well under Trump's presidency, because he is pro-American energy. So anything America related to oil, I think is going to do really, really good over the next 4 years. And again, that's just my analysis. That's my thought on it. Okay. You got to think about the fundamentals sometimes, right? Who's in charge? Who's making the regulations? What's going to happen? Is money going to be flowing in or flowing out? URNM. I like this call out from who was this? Dial Up Days 777. What's going on, my brother? Okay, that one's got a green dot today. I like it. I'd use a stop loss on this trade at 34, but it's literally, it looks like a uranium miner. Again, the only time I want to buy a red dot here on the monthly chart is when we're deep inside that golden zone. Okay, it is selling off. So if you entered on today's dot, you need to use a stop loss at 34 bucks. $34 is your stop loss. That doesn't look bad. If 34 breaks though, I would sell. BLZE. Blaze is in the golden zone too. Back Blaze. Okay, and that's got a green monthly. So that one looks good. Don't know what this stock is. Let's go ahead and look it up. BLZE. BLZE. So if you guys are a member of the Discord, there's a research tool over here. So all you got to do is type in /info, hit enter, and then type in the ticker. So in this case, it's BLZE. There's a stock and a crypto, so it works for both. But I think you're talking about the stock here. But you can see the market cap. You can see what it does. It's a cloud and storage service, backup services designed to offer durable and scalable scalable storage solutions. Okay, they have 381 employees. They're based out of California. So this one looks interesting. I like it. As long as you can hold on to $6. I looked to buy it on the green dot. Looks like they had earnings yesterday and did decent. Pretty small company. But I would use a stop at $6 if you're trading it, and if you haven't bought it yet, I'd look to buy on the green dot, just like how you bought it right there at 620. Is there an ETF for oil companies? That's a great question. Let's go ahead and ask. Is there a ETF for oil companies? I believe USO is a oil ETF. United States Oil Fund. Yeah, USO. USO. That's how I trade. I thought it was. Yeah, USO, the one I was talking about. United States Oil Fund. That's going to be your ETF for oil companies. Okay, United States Oil Fund. That's a great ticker. Okay, that's how I like to trade oil. So I'm looking to buy this thing on the next daily dot when we get it. USO was the ticker on that. What else we got? BBAI. Okay, pretty popular AI stock here again. I was telling you guys to sell this thing up here at $10. Okay, there were people buying it up here, unfortunately. But again, now it's had a big sell-off. Just missing a green dot. Make sure this one holds on to $5. Okay, if you're buying it here, $5 is a good stop. You had a nice green candle today. Missing a green dot, though. So you could see how it pulled back. Again, it hit that red line, pulled back into the golden zone, ripped, pulled back to the golden zone, ripped. Again, we're not buying up here in the red zone, guys. We never buy in the red zone on the daily chart. Do I make myself clear? We never buy in the red zone. Repeat after me. We never buy in the red zone on the daily chart. Okay, we're buying in the golden zone here, or we're buying in the golden zone down here. Okay, and we're 1 to 6 months out on our investments. So I would look to enter this one on a green dot. What's the hourly saying? Hourly's trying to bounce. So yeah, it's trying to bounce there off $5. So I'd watch $5 on BBAI. QSI. This is a quantum computing company here, I believe. This one looks interesting. Okay, everyone was super jacked on quantum computing not too long ago. I think that one's in my watch list. Or I'm putting it in there, but this one's only $1.40. I'd look to buy this one on a green dot now that it's in the golden zone. Again, when everyone was talking about quantum computing was up here, right? Everyone's like, oh my God, quantum computing, baby. It's going to be the next thing, man. The next thing up here at $5. Who's talking about it now down here? Nobody. Not a soul, man. Not a soul. So I like it here. I'd look to buy this one on the next green dot. It does have earnings, looks like, coming up next week. Next week, it looks like. So target on that would be up there at $1.20, but that one's on my watch list now. So that green dot will be called out over there in the Discord. QULR. That one's in interesting territory as well. I look to buy this one as well on the next daily green dot. That looks good. I'm guessing this one was another quantum computing company. Again, everyone's excited about it up here, losing their minds. Yeah. Yeah. Let's get it. Oh my God, it's the best thing. It's going to the moon. It's going to be the greatest thing ever, right? It's going to the moon. Quantum computing, quantum computing, quantum computing. Ugh. Silence. Silence. Stealth phase. Science. Silence. Okay. But now that we're down here at discount territory, it looks interesting. I just wait for a green dot on it. I'm not too familiar with what quantum computing is myself, so if y'all want to educate me, feel free. But I have no clue. Educate me and the audience, really. What is this? What are we looking at? Here we go. DMT. We got a couple more here, guys. If you got some requests, get them in the chat. I'll cover them real quick, and then we're going to go through some of those alerts that just came through as well. DYM. I don't know, man. I don't like these. I don't like them. It's breaking its low right there. I think there's some better names to own. More of a fundamental play than anything right there. mRNA. Moderna. Ugh. Yuck. Ever since they found out that their vaccines were killing people, it looks like their stock just absolutely cratered. So, yeah, this just looks ugly. Honestly, on this one, I'd wait for a monthly dot there on Moderna. ALT. Are you talking about the crypto or the stock? I'm going to guess a stock right on the monthly, but we are down there in discount territory. So I just watched $5 on this one. $5 if you're talking about the stock. Maybe you're talking about the crypto. Crypto looks even worse. Got a green dot today, but monthly chart selling off, breaking new lows, ugly. You guys, we're looking for quality names. Quality names. AmpX. AmpX. Oof. This one don't look bad. I just look for a green dot on that one. $2 is the level I'd be playing. But wait for the green dot to buy that one. INVZ. So that'll be interesting to see how that plays out. Looks like they had earnings. So very small company. Again, penny stock here. So penny stocks are just penny stocks, right? Buying down here at 55. You should have been selling up there at 3. It's down here in the golden zone. But again, this thing has just been riding that thing all the way down. So not a big penny stock guy. Not a big penny stock guy myself. But I'd watch for 50 cents. If you get it at 50 cents, that'd be great. Oh, you were talking about the stock. ALT. Autoimmune. $5. That's what you want to. That's what you want to watch for. Looks like they have earnings tomorrow morning. So buying before earnings is always a gamble. But if they beat their earnings, they could see a spike. So I just watched $5. Why does this dude call me a fool? All right, dude. You're done, bro. See ya. Nice knowing you, dude. Don't call me a fool in my own server, bro. Go fuck yourself. Pun intended. All right. That is it for the chart requests. We got any in the chat? We got one here from Ronaldo. Solana. SLO Solana here. Solana's down here, dude. I'm watching 120. I'm watching 120 on Solana. We're literally down here in the golden zone. Got a big, ugly red candle here with a red dot. 120. If 120 breaks on Solana, it could get really, really ugly, guys. So I would wait for a green dot. Use 120 as a stop loss. Did I already do HP? Yes, I did. I'm just watching. I got that $25 stop loss set on that. I didn't like today's price action, but I am glad we closed above 26. I think that's bullish. As long as we can hold on to 25, I'm remaining bullish on this name. 25 needs to hold. We need a green day tomorrow. If we can get back up over 28, this thing should skyrocket. So 25 on that stop. PayPal. Yeah, it's getting rugged right now. So that one, I believe, has a monthly red dot. So again, we're going to be looking to buy that down here at like 56 to 60 bucks. So again, the only time I want to buy on a monthly red dot is in the golden zone, right? In the golden zone on the bottom layer. Rob says, what about WellShare? W-E-L. WellShare. WellShare Healthcare. W-E-L-L, maybe? I don't see that one. Healthcare? I don't see that one, my friend. What's the ticker? Let's look at these requests or these coins real quick. These are going to be signals here. Filecoin, I like that one. H bar looks good here in the middle. If you guys want a fair price on H bar, again, it's not a discounted prices, but it is an H bar daily. What else we got? Our NDR looks really good. I really like our NDR. Okay, that one looks really good. Yeah, these look very oversold. Very oversold down here. If it's touching the green line, I want to buy the crap out of it, guys. QI, this is a AVAX altcoin. Boom. QI crypto. Okay, all these look good. I'm just buying the crap out of crypto here, guys. Zcash looks good, breaking out over the 9. Zcash bouncing at a very nice level at 30 bucks. I mean, I'm buying Zcash too here. I mean, I am a buyer of Zcash on the daily. What else we got? Prime is down there into the green line. I mean, all these names, guys. All these names. Boom. Matic, boom. Green dot on the green line. I mean, this is as cheap as it gets, guys. It doesn't get any cheaper than this. It does not get any cheaper than this right here. Okay, why is my copy button not working here? Bada bing, bada boom. What else we got? What else is coming in here? Prime came in. Algorand got a dot. Look at that. Bounced right off the fib level. So 20 cents is going to be a big level for Algo. That looks good. I'd love to see that one break above the 9 there as well. Algo daily. I'd be buying Algo here. Atom had a green dot as well in the golden zone. Again, we want to be buying the green dots in the golden zone. I mean, guys, these prices are just insane. Literally insane. Okay, I did not think things were going to be this cheap in 2025. It's crazy. Zen daily. We got Move. We got Jasmy. Look at that. Jasmy bounced right on that green line. Jasmy looks really good. Jasmy looks awesome. Chainlink again. Green today. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful setup there. That is my largest position there. And my target on that is always back up there at the red line at 30 bucks. If 14 breaks, we'll most likely come down to 10 to 12. I'll probably just wait to average down, and if we get there, I'm hoping we don't get there. I mean, the stochastics on the 0 line right now, we're getting the green daily dot. Okay, 14 looks like strong support for Link. And again, if we break, we just got to expect it to come down. What are we going to do if it comes down? We're going to buy more. But, I mean, literally, if we're in this territory, it's time to buy. And we're sitting right on that line bouncing right now. So tomorrow we can get a big fat 20, 30% day. That'd be awesome. Okay, and you got the green dot showing up right there. Litecoin is showing green, but it's in the red zone, so I don't want to buy that. Ondo looks like Chainlink, literally bouncing right on that fib line, right there at 90 cents. Looks good. Ondo daily here. Okay, Ondo looks good. Bonk. Bonk's right on the green line, too. This is a meme coin, but again, coming in here. Okay, why does that copy button not want to work? Bonk's looking interesting here. What else? Polkadot. I mean, that's just a banger right there. Polkadot's probably my favorite play down here. Okay, that just looks ridiculous. I mean, and you can stake this for 9% and just hold it on Coinbase under 9% APY and then just wait to sell it back up here. Dot's all-time high was literally like $50, $54 back in the last bull run in 2021. It's literally down at $4 right now. I mean, that is just ridiculous. I'm super bullish on Dot. Okay, super bullish on Dot. SHIB also, green dot down here. SHIB daily. Boom. Pepe daily. Again, everyone's talking about Pepe up here. Oh my God, Pepe. Boom. 70% drop. Silence. Nobody talking about it. All the influencers quiet. Not having it. Again, we're buying these green dots down in this zone. We want to be buying the crap out of assets down here. Okay? Buying the crap out of assets down here. Okay? Pepe looking really good. Again, target is always the red line there. 1 to 6 months out on all investments. And then the last one looks like Curve. Curve looks good too. Curve looks good too here. CRV daily. Boom. What else do we have? eBay had a big red dot. That I would have shorted the crap out of that. They had earnings. Looks like they beat their earnings, but they're selling off there. OP had a daily as well. I like OP. This is an Ethereum name here. OP daily. Beautiful, beautiful green dot coming through there, breaking out over the 9. Target on that's going to be 260. And then you had UPS weekly and an SEI weekly as well. So that's it for the alerts for today. And those just came in about an hour ago. Those come in at 4 p.m. every single day for crypto. You guys see those new candles. So when you guys see a bunch of alerts coming in over here at 4 p.m., that's because those new candles formed. And you had the IMX golden dot here called out as well. IMX with the golden dot. So any more requests here from the chat, and then I'm logging off. I'm going to go have dinner with my wife, and we will be live again Friday, I'm hoping. Okay, me and my wife are taking a trip. She has a doctor's appointment, so I got to take her to an appointment. So we might not be live on Friday, but I'm going to try my hardest to make it happen. Aiden says NUKK. NUKK. KK, that one looks, what the heck happened here, dude? Went from $1 all the way up to 77. Why couldn't you call that one out back in December, my dude? I'd wait for a green dot on that one, my friend. All right, what else we got? PayPal. I think that's it. That's it for the requests, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed the stream. I'd really enjoy a thumbs up on the video if you did. Again, I'm going to try to be live here on Friday. We're live every single week, Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 4 p.m. That is Pacific time. You guys can watch all the latest videos over here inside the Discord. Here's Mondays. Here was Friday's watch list. And this video will be posted over here as well. If you guys are joining the live a little bit late, you guys can go watch the replay. So that's it for today, guys. We'll see you hopefully Friday. If not, definitely on Monday. God bless you guys. Have a great rest of the week, and let's stay on top of the market. We'll be over here in the Discord. If you guys need me, just shoot me an email. My email is over here in the server rules, overkillinvesting.club. If you guys want these indicators that we talked about here today, the Fibonacci, the red and green dots, everything that we were talking about on today's video, just come over here to the trading indicator tab, click this link. It's a couple of clicks, and everything loads directly into your chart. You'll get to see all the support and resistance lines, the green and red dots. Also, if you guys are not a member of the Discord, you guys can get access to all kinds of cool stuff, trade alerts, weekly watch lists, advanced market analysis. You can request charts on these videos, 24/7 support, member chat, giveaways, and more. There's about 1,500 people, 1,500 members right now. You guys can join for as little as $4 a month. All you got to do is click this link in the Become a Member tab. Outside of the indicator and the membership, guys, I will never DM you or ask you for money or cryptocurrency. Those are my only two products. Again, it's right here in the server rules. I will never add you as a friend or send you a DM asking for money or cryptocurrency. Please beware of scammers. If you guys join the Discord, you'll probably notice you get a bunch of friend requests from Overkill. It's not me. I'll never, ever, ever send you a friend request or DM you asking for money or cryptocurrency. If you guys have any questions or something seems fishy, report it to the chat or shoot me an email and check it out first. Do not send your money or crypto to anybody ever, okay? A real influencer who's doing these videos will never DM you asking for money or cryptocurrency. Remember that, okay? If you guys have any questions about that, again, hit me with the email or hit me up over here in the chat. God bless you guys. I will see you in the next one. Peace.